Y'all want to know something that really doesn't get the shame it really deserves for real when you really think about it? Not knowing who your baby daddy is. And let me explain why this doesn't get enough shame in scientific terms, right? In order to get pregnant, you really got about 1 week. And this is being lengthy about it. You got 1 week out the entire month that you can get pregnant for real, right? And that's being a stretch. You really got about 5 days. So 5 days out the entire month, that means you was hunching more than one person raw. And if it wasn't raw and it was protected, you let more than one person bussing you out of those 5 days out the entirety of the month. Now, when people be like, oh, when it come down to two people and you don't know which one it is, judgment, but okay. But when you really look back at like Maury and Jerry Springer and shit, what do you mean you have tested 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different niggas to see who could possibly be this baby's daddy? Do you know how much you would have to be doing in the span of those 5 days to be confused on who the baby daddies could be? How do you even have enough time to be that many niggas? You have to be selling it, because ain't no way you let that many niggas crack in 5 days. 5 days? 5 days. And they all came inside like a house party? Are you serious? We need more shame around that for real, because not knowing who your baby daddy is so weird to me. Because when you really, 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 really think about it, you need help. Because why you don't care about your coochie? You just, you know what I mean? Like, what is that?
So, is this mental health?
No. Her? What she was talking about?
No, the one where she said, where she was stating letting so much people enter into you.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, I think she's not minding her goddamn business.
Agreed.
I'm gonna blow up the whole conversation, right? Because here's the thing, right? When a woman decides to do that, she decided to do that. That's her choice, her body, her choice, whatever.
Amen.
But Russian roulette at a right here, it's like that could happen in 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying? I do understand what she's talking about. What she means is like you had to get into something, but I'm just showing you or telling you that it is possible to do it, and it can happen that fast. You know what I'm saying? You can hit a and you get in the Russian roulette room, it could be up to 50, 60, 70, 80, and you never know. You know what I'm saying? So it is possible. Not saying it's the right thing to do, but it is possible. So I'm going to blow up a whole idea when it comes to that. However,
push back.
Let's hear it.
I'm going to push back. My question is, right, when you look at these shows such as Maury, Jerry Springer, generally the guy doesn't know the other guy, or it's not like
right.
Yes, what you're saying is legit. It could happen. Right. I get that. I'm not discrediting what you're saying, but most of the times it's more of a solo event.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's more of a solo event.
Exactly.
So when it's like this, yes, I would say mind your business if it's like 1 or 2, but once you get to 4, 5, 6, and you still don't know your baby daddy.
I saw one when they did like 7 guys, and I'm like,
those are the most entertaining shows.
Were you at a party? And it was like, no, and I was like, what? Like, you got that many people in the rotation, and you letting them all bust off like that?
And that's the question I was going to say is, yes, for what you said is true. If it's like something where it's like multiple, it's a party, If it's a party and it's a lot of people there, yes, I can see where you may not know. But if it's all individual,
Why y'all king shaming?
We're not. I'm just saying.
It sounds like it.
What she basically said was, we aren't shaming enough women for doing this, and she's right, because they're not being responsible.
Yeah,
how they not being responsible?
I mean, you as a child growing up with not knowing who their father is, so it bothers them till the end of their life. For their whole life.
It might, but they still got to grow up. They're gonna be all right.
So Brandon, this is the
still grow up.
But is it right
though? Sorry, go ahead.
No, go finish.
I was gonna say, Brandon, is it right though?
Is what right?
Like not shaming them or letting that stuff slide to say, yo, why aren't we when women do stuff like this, why aren't we talking about it more? Why aren't we be like, hey, this is not something you should do? Instead, a lot of them praise them. They'll go buy that skimpy outfit and let them wear that.
Shame does nothing to solve the problem. The child is still there. The child still needs to be raised. The child still needs some sort of a father figure that you never know she may find in a relationship going on. But at the end of the day, the child is there. The child is a blessing.
True.
Just because you don't know who the baby father is, and it don't matter if you got to test 7, 8 people. It is what it is. You're trying to find the father.
Right. I get your point, right? Here it is, Brandon, right? So the question then becomes, right? When a father is like this, if a man was to have with 7 ladies, he get all 7 pregnant, you automatically know who the father is. With a woman, what it is, if a lady have with 7 guys, it's hard to determine who the father is. Yeah. Right? That's where the issue lies. Because you see, a lady could always tell who the source is for the father. But woman's side, a woman can't tell. Okay. Right? That's where the issue lies. So now here we go. When a guy goes through it and he know what he did, where we tell guys, hey, if you do something, you take care of your situation. They call you a deadbeat, you're whatever, you get mislabeled and dragged. They ruin your name. You go to court, you got a thing, you haven't even seen the kid, you're already in court. You know what I'm trying to say? The opposite is not so for the mother. Is no guy there to run to the court and said, well, I think the baby is mine, so let me put her on child support.
Yeah, that's okay. Because look, at the end of the day, a man can run away from a child, but once that woman is pregnant, she cannot run away from said child unless you give it up for adoption. And regardless, she's still doing it for the betterment of the child's life. Right, but but it's like this. She still don't know who the father is. So what you're saying is, yes, one man enters 7 women, boom, he might be responsible. If a woman knows that she had with 8 men, at that point, it's the process of elimination. You just knock a finger down with each man that you get tested till you find the father. And if you don't find the father, guess what? The kid's going to be okay, either in spite of not having a father or because of it.
I agree with that.
You got to pull yourself up by your own shoes. And you may have some issues with not having your father in your figure because it's 8 other people that got to be tested. But guess what? You're going to be okay. Because when you become a father, you're not going to make the same mistakes.
What if none of them don't pan out?
Hopefully. Well, if none of them pan out.
What if all 8 are negative?
If all 8 are negative, I would simply tell the child, the story of Jesus and the Immaculate Conception.
Yo, as we said that, I'm gonna save that video for next week, right? As we land, right? We're gonna close with this one, right? Hospital visit. A stud and her girlfriend went in. Chick ends up pregnant. The stud says, hey, you've been with me for 4 years. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to figure out in the hospital, how is it possible?
Again, it's a blessing because woman and woman can't make baby, but now you have baby and you can be mom and other mom. It's a blessing. Don't get caught up on the details about how did this happen.
Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
12.
Yeah.
Can the stud breastfeed?
Oh, Jesus.
If she
wait. Why'd I say, oh, Jesus? What are you saying?
Can the stud breastfeed?
Hell yeah.
Anything is possible.
Exactly.
Unless she had top surgery. Then no.
No, because it's like this. We don't know if the stud had kids before. People still carry milk like for a long period of time.
Yeah.
Yeah, some lady, as long as a child is still feeding, it still produce milk. Once you stop, it stops. So a mother, a mother could, like, if you get like you see it with, as long as that baby is latching on, it will produce milk. So it's like you see it with ladies, they get pregnant.
Even way after, they still
way after. Yeah, it's still a thing. So even though the mother, your mother would have kids, and she would get a new baby, and she still would things. So you go like 4 or 5 years. You know what I'm saying? As long as the baby is drinking milk, it's gonna produce, bro. Yeah.
You can't wear the strap and be breastfeeding. That's crazy.
Huh? You just rolling that shit, bro.
What kind of strap? Whoa.
Oh, God.
Hey, as long as the stud could breastfeed, that's a woman.
You won't say it to its face, though.
Yes, I will.
Get swung on.
She needed to explain why she preggo.
You know, things happen. Allegedly.
Yeah.
There's sperm banks. There's feminine-looking men.
That shit was all Dixie cups and that wasn't.
That ain't none of that. That was like we was watching one where the next door neighbor, it was two lesbians or whatever, and they wanted to get pregnant at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
They wanted to get pregnant at the same time. But the dude had to deliver the package. The dude had to deliver it. So he ended up with two of them, but one of them actually fell in love with the dude.
Yo, I've gotten approached by that with that before. A couple of times.
You yourself?
Yeah, when I was younger. Yeah.
You was trying to spread the love?
No, a lesbian couple contacted me and was trying.
Yeah, you was trying to spread the love.
I didn't go through with it though. But,
what? Boy, they're tests and they're gifts.
Nah, because you're responsible for the kid regardless.
What? Yeah. No, only if they put you on child support.
I mean, there would have been papers and stuff to sign, but
you could sign away your parental rights.
Oh, bro. We see. I seen one where a young kid where
the lady parental rights.
Yeah, where with the lady, he agreed and he went across, handled his business. 2-3 years later, he was in court. He was in court for, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, the person was like, oh, you don't got to do nothing. Then after couple when the baby was almost
get it in concrete.
I was gonna say, if it ain't signed, it ain't.
You gotta get it in concrete. Lawyers sitting down.
He do business the right way. That's what that was.
But
it was
like
a transaction.
I ain't never gonna want to sign my rights over. That ain't pan out. Show me the money.
So what's your
thoughts? You can't be the third wheel, P.
Nah, I see one. Yo, it got some weird. Yo, in doing a lot of research, bro, I see some weird stuff. Yo, some far crazy stuff that you won't even imagine. Yo, like
you gotta bring that to the show.
Boy, that stuff be too.
You know one thing I wanted to say when it comes to like everything we went through tonight when it comes to mental health, the Kanye West mental health, right, isn't the violent one. It's the one where he goes on like rants.
Yeah.
The guy that got that Jinsu up the medical lady with the sword, he went a different type of mental. He reached out, he touched somebody.
Oh, Jesus.
So you're looking at it. Mental health come in a lot of different forms, and you got to look out for it. It comes all age, all sizes, all gender. And if she's a butch, if she can breastfeed, she's a woman. And that's all I got to say about tonight, man. Check on y'all people. Make sure they're good.
Brandon?
Hold on. Ain't this like the third show with my boy that ended with this breastfeeding business?
Hey. No, yeah.
Well, consistent.
Listen, girl.
Agreed. Okay. Consistent, Lord. We've hit so many topics tonight. So many. It is really hard to land on this one, except to say, fathers. Be present in your kids' lives. It can stop so many of these negative situations that we're seeing. Not the mental health, obviously. People, if you are having any kind of mental health issues, please seek out a therapist or some kind of professional so that you can deal with these issues. I am tired of seeing the police ending these situations in death or bloodshed. They're just responding. They're trying to do their jobs, but at the same time, we have to keep our stuff under control. So please, people, take care of yourselves.
Nice, well said. I like that. So with that, guys, don't forget. Oh, the poll. Let's see if anybody did the poll. We kind of put it up late. Let's see. Widget. This one was new. I don't know how to read the results of the poll, so nobody probably activated it. But anyway,
it's cool though.
Yeah, I should have put it on earlier, but anyway, we'll wrap it up there. Thank you guys. We're gonna be back on Tuesday. If you'd like to join the panel, definitely hit us up. Hit the QR code. Go down there. Join us in the WhatsApp group. So we're looking for more people to join the panel. Fill it out so we could challenge Brandon more. That's the guy to go against.
I ain't gonna be in next week. I'm gonna be on a cruise, but I'm definitely looking forward to watching the shows back when I'm able to. And the week after, though, I'll be here. But you can still get at 12. You can still get at P. They're very open. They're not as aggressive and confrontational as I am. But guess what? It's all good when you line with us. Late night line.
There you go. Hold on. We got a comment. Let's see what they say. Oh, it says sorry, busy. That was DCAT.
Oh, what are you talking about?
I'm not too sure. I just seen it came in.
Big up to DCAT in the chat.
Yeah,
DCAT. You was missing for a little while, but we love it when you tune in, brother.
Definitely. Big shout out to DCAT. All right, DCAT, we out. Peace.
See y'all on the next one, y'all.